Hello, hello. Happy Wednesday, everyone. I hope all the ladies had a wonderful Valentine's Day. And I'm here to drop another one. And today I'll be speaking on Miss Roz as well as Tanya, beautifully healed or beautiful healed, whichever one. But I'm coming out to say, Roz, you came back from a vacation just to get back on live and talk BS. I mean, what were you doing? Because as far as I see, y'all didn't do nothing. I can show you how to have a trip, and set up adventures and excursions. Because what you did, you showed that you one of them lazy folkses that just like to stay up in the room. That's about it. It's like you go on vacation not to do anything. You could have stayed at home. And it seems to me you've never been anywhere. You finally made it somewhere at the age of 50. You're not a seasoned traveler. And that was displayed during this trip. You've probably been to places in the States and things like that, but you're not a seasoned traveler. Now, see, I can show you how to do a trip, ma'am, but you don't have any right to come on here back bashing someone about their personal life when, as we see, your life ain't all what it's cracked up to be and what you try to make it out to be. You know, y'all looked at like y'all was going to a funeral for that birthday dinner that you had. Then you talk about people when your cake was plain. It didn't have nothing but, I mean, it was nice. I'm not a hater by any means, but it wasn't all spectacular like you try to put things out. That's how we live, spectacular. You know, you're just now 50 and saying you're going to start doing traditional yearly annual trips with your family. At 50, you should have been doing that, ma'am. That should have been your goal every year, is to create some memories with your children and traveling. So that's another telltale sign about you, that if you hadn't have got on here and start bashing a woman and her family that does travel, that do live their best life, and has for many years now, you made your money off of her back. But you're quick to say that she's jealous of you or someone wants your life. No one wants your life, Roz. No one wants your life. You know, everybody needs to stay in their own lane. And your lane ain't all that. So who wants to drive down that road? But those supporters you have over there, they keep you geeked up. They fill your head up with a lot of BS and a lot of baloney. Because I'm here to tell you, you ain't all of what you cracked up to be. You know, you can dress it up as much as you want to, but the truth shall set you free. And that's about it. You know, you can see your lawyer daughter is very much so disrespectful, and it's rubbing off on her child. It really is rubbing off on her child. So you better go in prayer about that, honey, or sit down and talk to your daughter and let her know, look now, I demand my respect from the both of you. You see? But you're a good mother, though. You've raised your children right. Once again, I don't think so. I don't think so at all. None of us were born with a parenting map or book. We've all made mistakes, and including me. But we live and we learn and we do better. And it seems like you just don't know how to do better, because you came right back in town, and instead of talking about your trip, you came in talking about other people and trying to prove a point that it shouldn't be needed to be proved if you enjoyed yourself. That's all that matters. But when you're trying to keep up a certain persona, yeah, you always got to come out here and see, that's the difference between you and Treese now. Treese don't come out here and defend herself from all of these rude things that are being said about her, because she could care less. And that go to show you that's a person that's unbothered, whether you guys think she's bothered or not. She's living her life. She's a stone cold hustler, and she's not out here hustling people and scheming people and scamming like you. You see? So that's why I say you should really keep your mouth off people, because the only people you really fooling over there is those minions of yours, your supporters. Like I say, they are the one that built you up to be this evil woman that you are. But happy belated birthday to you. And like I say, I'm never a hater. A trip to Hawaii is always a blessing. But don't act like you just doing it like that, because you're not. You're not. You're not doing no more. Like you say, somebody need to come and show me some trips out of the country. And first of all, Hawaii is still in the country, and I can show you some trips out of the country. And show you how to jet ski, show you how to parasail, show you how to swim with the dolphins, the lions, to get out here and really, really have a good time. ATVing in Mexico, things of that type of sort. See, those are building memories with your children. But like I say, you seem like one of those lazy ones that go on a trip to do just what they do at home, lay in the bed and sleep. When you go out on a trip, baby, you live your best life and do everything that you've ever wanted to do. Because tomorrow ain't promised to none of us. So you want to leave this earth with memories that you have set with your children and your grandchildren. And even by yourself. And with your old man, if you got you a man friend in your life. So like I say, that go to show that you ain't really never had nothing. That's why you so quick to brag on a house, like your decorations is so much better than anybody else's. You see, I think everybody, like I say once again, strives and have a nice home. You see, especially women of a certain character and a certain age. You know, we all had to crawl before we walked, but now we're running. When you get a certain age, you running. Because you figured it out. You've got it together. You know, so that, like I say, that's why a woman of your age can brag on such mediocre things that don't mean anything to anybody. But you can't talk about nothing that's real, that's keeping it 100. You can't. Because that's not in you. And for you, Tanya, you ought to really be ashamed of yourself. The way you came on here trying to talk down to Treese. I could swear just last year you was all stuck so far up her butt and was her best friend, taking trips with her and everything. So that's why I call you all rejects. Because as soon as something go wrong and you're rejected, that's when you want to come and try to bash somebody and call yourself exposing somebody. No, you're not exposing that person. You're only exposing yourself. And your true character, that you was never real and fake from the beginning. And you and Roz need to stop coming out here talking like you all are the toughest things on this earth. Stop letting that rap music get to your head. Tanya, you need to stop it, because you talk real heavy. And at our age, we shouldn't be around here calling people out to fight or saying meet me anywhere or I'm going to pull up. That's so immature. In high school, but y'all all that though. Ain't no way I'm gonna be calling nobody out to meet up with me to fight, because it ain't never that serious. I'm a grown woman. I'm a woman of God. I have no time to be out here scraping myself up, scratching my face up, pulling no hair, and waking up the next day with my body aching from the top to the bottom. It's not that serious. Now, if I have to defend myself, I got something for you. But I'm not going to be out here fighting as no grown, mature, intelligent woman. So, like I say, y'all all show y'all true character and who you are. But please stop talking so heavy like you guys are the toughest thing, because we all bleed the same blood, honey. And just as well as you think you're the toughest, is somebody else that thinks they're tougher than you. And they'll come boo-bop you all across your head, see? So stop playing these games out here in these streets and on these YouTube streets. because I think you should value you guys' life a lot more than what you do, because people don't take threats kindly. You know, people don't take threats kindly, and you got to remember what kind of wicked, evil world we're living in, and you guys are running around playing on the devil's playground. So anything is bound to happen to y'all, because y'all not covered and protected in the blood of Jesus. Not doing the things and acting the way you all do. You guys walk to your own beat. You see, yeah, which that's fine, but you need to walk with the Lord as well, and keep yourself and your children covered in the blood with a hedge of protection around them. You see, not coming out here on no internet being no cyber bully, a harasser, a stalker, but then say y'all don't care for this woman, but y'all stay so up in her business. I sure can't tell. Because what does she do? How does that bother you? How does what she eat makes you SHIT? It doesn't. So why are you guys so pressed about anything that this woman is doing? You know, she has really matured and became a good woman. Have always been a decent, hard-working woman, a hustler. Why y'all say she don't have any type of job, and this has been her job, and she's made it. And y'all are jealous of her. Why y'all always saying somebody jealous of you? Because it seems like y'all trying to get to where she's at, and that means any means necessary in your all's mind. You're not getting out here doing it the right way. But Tanya, please, because you was over there her best friend, stop coming out here trying to bash her, and then you speak a lot of French. You're not a stand by yourself type a stand by yourself type woman that'll stand alone and hold her own. Because all I keep hearing you say is we, us. Don't nobody speak French around here. You should only be worried about yourself, ma'am. Not worried about all these other content creators that you have built these fake alliances with, that as soon as something goes south, you guys are sour and on here talking bad about each other. You know? So you, like I say, you speak a lot of French. We, and me, instead of me. You know, you don't have to put anybody else in your conversation. You say what you say, you mean what you say, and you stand on what you say, because that's how you feel. But you one of those people that don't have leadership skills. You have to have somebody as a tag team. And that's really, really sad to me. Because you act like you're another one that act like you just got it all made in the shade. Materialistic things do not make you a good human being. It doesn't. It doesn't make you a good person. It doesn't make you a good mother. You see, it just doesn't. It doesn't give you morals and ethics and walk in your integrity. So I'm just here to say these things because, Raj, you come back right on the same bull crap and talking about when you be back, it'll be with a reaction. You need to react on your trip. You need to react on your own life. Stop trying to react on other women that you couldn't have had to walk a mile in their shoes. You see, you couldn't have walked a mile in their shoes because the way you getting it, you're not getting it from the grind and you're not getting it from the mud. You're getting it being slimy, being a slime dog. That's what you're doing. And you're, like I say, your supporters, they just building and building your head up. That's all they doing. They made you have such this big head that it has actually blown up. It has actually blown up. You act like you all that and you're not. And your family ain't all it's cracked up to be either. But I send prayers to you all, to everyone, and hope and pray that you gets better. That you know better and you start doing better. And that's the same for you, Tanya. Sit down. Have 4 seats, honey. Because you can't talk about nobody that you were just on trips with, claiming to be your best friend, saying how you would never snake them out on the internet, defending them from top to bottom. But now, she's such a bad person because y'all no longer cool. That's not how women move. If we're going to let it be, we let it be. You go your way, I go my way. You don't slander me, and I will not slander you. That's how real women conduct themselves out here in this world. They not coming on here trying to beef on no internet. But you guys, you know, y'all, I hope and pray you guys get it together. But only time will tell. Because it look like it ain't going to take nothing but Jesus to come down to get you all to stop, to mature, to act like decent women, and to humble yourself. Because y'all lost humility a long time ago, seems like. You really have. But to all my supporters, I thank you all, as always. I appreciate you all. Anybody that tunes in, anyone that leaves a comment, anyone that hits that like, please like, share, and subscribe so we can keep on growing this channel. You know, I'm one of the little small peons, and I'm okay with it because I'm going to always come out here and speak the truth. So, you know, truth, it doesn't go far. You know, people run up behind lies. But in due time, our channel will get, because this is our channel, it will get to where it needs to be, whether it's a year from now or 2 years from now. I'd rather do it the right way and hold my integrity than coming out here bashing people, talking about everybody, but not ever saying what's going on in my life. Like when I say something about you guys, I make it clear, look, I'm no better than you. I'm no better than you. I cannot have that type of mentality as if I didn't crawl to walk and now to run. Because we've all been there. We've all been there. But the difference is in between real women and women like Treese, they're very transparent. They speak their truth. And you guys ought to do it as well. Because guess what? You may be helping somebody. You may have a testimony that brings somebody else up and out and fix their crown. But see, that's too much like right for people that got the big head. But once again, I'll leave that right there. My supporters, I love you all. I'll be back with more commentary. This is just something I had to come speak on with these two women that need to do better. They are grown, seasoned women and truly need to act like it. Again, I hope you guys had a wonderful Valentine's Day, as well as today was a blessed day, and may you all have a relaxing, peaceful night. I appreciate you all. Like, share, and subscribe, and I'll talk to you later. Have a blessed evening. Bye-bye.